Hello everyone, I am Narmatha, Assistant Professor working in the Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science in the Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss about types of testing. So we have different types of testing. Mainly we are using this testing concept in software development. So we'll see the types of testing. So we have different types of testing. So we'll see that first. Unit testing. So it is considered for an individual subsystem. It is carried out by the developer. So the developer will checks and performs this unit testing. It confirms that subsystem is correctly coded and carries out the intended functionality. Integration testing. So it is a group of subsystem. So collection of systems can be tested by using this integration testing, and eventually the entire system will be checked by using this integration testing. So it is also carried out by the developer. The main goal of this is to test the interface among the subsystem. So unit testing will be conducted for a particular module, and the integration testing will be conducted for overall the developed project. So it checks the module by module and module interconnections between each other. Next, system testing. So system testing is for entire system, and it is also carried out by the developer. The main goal of the system testing is to check the requirements of the client are meets. So here we are checking the client requirement, whether that is coded properly. So if that is coded properly, when we can say it is a correct system. Next, acceptance testing. It evaluates system deliverable by the developers and carried out by the client. It may involve executing typical transactions on site on a trial basis. So it is only performed trial basis. The main goal of this is customer requirements. We are checking that system meets the customer requirement and is ready to use. Here in unit testing, we have two analysis, static and dynamic. Static means it is a hand execution. It reads the source code, and we have to walk through that, and also we have to perform code inspections. So automated tools checking for syntactic and semantic errors, departure from coding standards. So it will be checked in static analysis. Dynamic analysis, black box testing and white box testing. Data structure based testing will be performed. So black box testing means the input and output behavior will be tested, and in white box testing it tests the internal logic of the subsystem and the object. In data structure testing, data types determined test cases will be performed. Black box testing. So it focuses on input output behavior. If for any given input we can predict the output, then the module passes the test. So if we didn't predict the output of a given module, we can say that is not a proper thing. So we have to change that. So for all of these things, we have to write a test cases. So based on the test cases only, we'll check everything. The main goal of this is it reduces number of test cases by equivalent partitioning. It divides input conditions into equivalent classes, and it also chooses test cases for each equivalence classes. Example, if an object is supposed to accept a negative number, testing one negative number is enough. So selection of equivalence clauses, no rules, only guidelines can be followed. Input is valid across range of values. We have to select three test cases below the range, within the range, and above the range. So by using all these things, we'll perform. Input is valid if it is from a discrete set. Select test cases from two equivalents, valid discrete value and invalid discrete value. White box testing. So it focuses on thoroughness, coverage of all the requirements. Every statement in the component is executed at T once. So here we have four white box testing: statement testing, loop testing, path testing, branch testing. So here constructing the logical flow diagram. So it checks the logical flow diagram. Everything what we have given in the module, it works properly. So every logic is working properly. So it checks that. Finding the test cases. So it also includes the test cases. So for every module, we'll write a test cases. So based on that test cases only, we'll evaluate the testing process. So thank you. So from this lecture, we'll understand about the types of testing.